Hello, dear beautiful people. Welcome to today's episode of the Conversation with Stevens podcast. I'm Bubu Blessing, and just to remind you, we'll be starting our special lady series today. And hello, dear beautiful people. Welcome to today's episode of the Conversation with Stevens podcast. I'm Bubu Blessing, and just to remind you, we'll be starting our special lady series today, and our series will span through the remaining weeks of the month of October. We're going to be having discussions revolving around we as females. Well, I'll be diving right into what we have for the day. Well, you can already tell by the title of the episode that we'll be talking about self-love. Well, I think I'll use the word self-acceptance because you can't really love what you don't even accept in the first place. So we'll start from there. So I saw a quote on Pinterest, and this quote said, "Love yourself first and everything else falls in line." You really have to love yourself to get anything done in this world. And I was struck. I'm telling you, I was struck because within that quote, I saw the power of self-love. It says, you really have to love yourself to get anything done in this world. I was like, wow. So that's how powerful self-love is. And we're living in a time where people don't really love themselves. Like, people don't love themselves at all. They all dwell on their imperfections and compare themselves to people, forgetting that they themselves are enough. You get? And there are also people that might even be looking up to them, but they are too blind to see it. And also, people are also looking for love in the wrong places. People feel, oh, this guy is the only guy that can love me. If this guy doesn't love me, then it'll be for me. If you're a Nigerian, you will actually understand that statement. My own has finished because this guy doesn't love me, or because this group of girls, they don't love me. They feel like I'm not in their league, so I'm not it. I'm not the main deal. I'm not the full package and stuff like that, which is totally wrong. And I feel the reason why we don't accept ourselves, it all boils down to we wanting to be accepted, just like what I earlier said. We want to be accepted by a particular set of people, and then we downplay who we really are, which isn't even it. And this self-love thing, it actually begins in your mind. Everything we do begins in our mind. If you tell yourself, I am enough, I am wonderful, I am beautiful, I am this, I am that, you give yourself words of affirmation, automatically your brain will readjust. Let me tell you, your brain will readjust and you would start showing up as the person that you really are. So I just want to tell you today that you should visualize your higher self and start showing up as her. You should tell yourself, oh, I am enough. This is who I am. I don't need anybody's validation. You get to be who I am. And I just want to put this in there that we should stop seeking validation from people who aren't even valid. You're seeking validation from this person. You don't even know what that person is passing through. You don't even know if that person even derives love and acceptance within themselves, and you are seeking validation from that person. Or you feel, oh, because of the amount of social media likes that this person has, this person is better than me, or because people always compliment this particular girl, she's better than me. No, girl, no. You're worth more than that. And life is too short to spend it as well with yourself, because at the end of the day, you're all you got. You're all you have. You are your everything. So you have to love yourself. You have to find love from yourself. See, I struggled with finding self-love because I don't know if you might say or if you might have it that, oh, I don't really know, I don't understand, I don't understand. I do understand because I struggled with self-love. No one has it all. I'm not perfect yet, but I can say I'm actually progressing. You get, I had a major accident in 2014 that almost disabled me. Like, it almost disabled me. And during those times, I couldn't even look at the mirror. I couldn't even look at myself. I would see my mates and I'll be like, God, why can't I? Like, why can't I? I was constrained, I was confined, I was on breezes. I couldn't even look at the mirror. Like, that was just the highlights. But look at me now. I look at the mirror everywhere I go to. And when I found that you can only embrace your flaws, own your truths, because no one is going to own it for you. And then I slowly, gradually started loving myself. Although with the help of therapists and people around me, I was able to get through that phase. And that is why I can boldly tell you today that self-love is everything. Girl, it is everything. It is everything. And you also finding who you are in Christ is the most important. When you know that you are Christ's child, come on, you're the daughter of a king. So you have to walk like it, act like it, talk like it, be it, because you are fearfully and wonderfully made. And you know that fully well. So that is enough reason. If somebody asks you, who are you? Who do you think you are? When you start showing up as your best self, tell them, I am the daughter of a king and I know myself. I know my worth. I know who I am. Just to add, don't go looking for love in the wrong places, babe. Do not do that. Do not do that. Do not do that. Try to find how you can love yourself. I know we are all imperfect. We are all imperfect. You might not like your legs. You might not like my hand. You get? But it's our flaws that actually make us who we are. You get? You need to love your flaws, because if you don't love your flaws, who will love them for you? I know how you present yourself is how people will take you. Honestly, how you present yourself is how people will take you. If you are someone who seeks validation from boys, see, there's something about this male gender. They perceive, even females, they perceive when someone has confidence. Confidence is like a logo. It's stamped on your face. It exudes wherever you go. It shows wherever you go. And if people know that you don't even have confidence in yourself, this world, people can be so evil and wicked, and they might definitely ride on you and be like, oh, you don't even know yourself. They treat you like trash, and they know that because you don't even know who you are, you will definitely come back to them. Girl, it's high time you stop that. Like, it's high time you stop that. Tell yourself that you are everything, and everything will fall into place for you. And you know you are all you have at the end of the day. So even if other people give up on you, the one person you shouldn't let down is yourself. You shouldn't let down yourself. You shouldn't let down yourself, girl. Like, you shouldn't do that. You should not do that. Don't let down yourself. And don't mistake self-love to be pride. Self-love is not pride. It's not pride at all. Don't say because you want to love yourself, you start being arrogant or insulting people. No, girl. That's not what self-love is. It's exuding confidence in an elegant manner. It's you knowing what works for you and doing it. It's you knowing when you've had enough from a relationship and you walking out. You have to put yourself before anybody, because people wouldn't even put you before them, except your parents. People wouldn't put you before them, so you also have to put yourself first. And don't be too hard on yourself. 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 If you see that you're not really loving you, take it easy. Take a deep breath, and everything will be fine. You have God. You have your parents. If you don't have your parents, you should have mentors who are going to talk to you. and bring you to the realization that you are everything. Lots of people struggle with self-love, but I believe we can all see the power in self-love, and we can all know how important self-love is. What I came to do here today is to just encourage you. That's all I came for today, to encourage you. Tell your friends to embrace themselves, because at the end of the day, you are all you have. You are all you have, girl. You're all you have. I'm talking to you as a friend and as a sister. Once you love yourself, your life is going to change. You're going to change everything around you. You are going to be a better person. So I think that's where we'll end it for today. To tell your friends to come on next week. Bye.